What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on The Flash Season 4. So, if you are not up to date with The Flash Season 3, there will be spoilers within this video. So, the video is about the newspaper article that says Flash missing vanishes in crisis. Red skies vanish April 2024. But is this really about April 2024, or is this about The Flash Season 3 finale? Let's go into it. So, from the very first season of The Flash, when Harrison Wells, Reverse Flash, kept looking at the newspaper article, trying to keep this Flash missing vanishes in crisis, he kept trying to keep that timeline in play, and it's very interesting. The last 2 minutes of The Flash Season 3 sounds like the majority of the newspaper article, because it goes like this. Several trucks were caught in the fray, spilling their contents into the street. Power outage sweeps nearly 20 city blocks between 16th Street and Adams Avenue. 5 of the blocks still remain without power. All of the buildings in the area were evacuated by the CCPD with the additional help from the Atom. Okay, regardless of the Atom bit, we know when you change the future, when you change the past, and when you change the present, it might not all play out the same. So the kind of ramifications of the Atom being there isn't really relevant. Then it says Avenue, and then there was a whole bunch of lightning, and then nothing. It was weird. Another witness described a similar phenomenon, a blinding light followed by darkness before the sky returned to black, and as the dust settled, it only moments to realize the Flash and Reverse Flash were gone without a trace. So if you rewatch the last 4 minutes of the season finale, you will notice that a lot of it sounds like what's happened. You can physically see it play out. You can see a power outage that swept nearly 20 city blocks. 5 blocks still remained without power. Avenue, and then there were a whole bunch of lightning, and then there was nothing. Several trucks were caught in the fray, spilling their contents into the street. It only took a moment to realize the Flash and Reverse Flash were gone without a trace, and this is 100% true. The Reverse Flash was nowhere to be seen. Okay, it wasn't in this episode, but he was gone. He's nowhere to be seen. The Flash is gone without a trace. So I have to go over this. I have to run into it. If I don't go, the whole city, maybe the whole planet will be destroyed. This sounds like a massive crisis. Maybe not Crisis on Infinite Earth, but it sounds like a massive crisis. And what does the headline always say? Flash vanishes in crisis. So this was the crisis. And then, before he disappeared, he says we've got a Flash. So currently, Wally West is the Flash. And like he's gone, just like that, just like the newspaper article said, it only took a moment to realise the Flash and Reverse Flash were gone without a trace, which seems very similar to the season finale of The Flash Season 3. This is very compelling and interesting stuff. What I've been doing over the summer break, I've been rewatching The Flash Season 1, 2 and 3 and realised that there's a pattern that newspaper article has been transparent, and it's been important throughout the whole season, the whole 3 seasons of The Flash. Now, I know the Reverse Flash and the Flash never had their epic savage fight, but that's not really relevant. As we know, everything changed when Reverse Flash went back to kill Nora Allen. He sped up the timeline. The Flash became the Flash before he was supposed to become the Flash. Eddie Thawne killed himself, erased the Reverse Flash, and Eddie killed himself. But when the Flash ran back in time, saved his mother, this basically discontinued Reverse Flash being killed, because in this new timeline, the Reverse Flash was alive. And then obviously Barry Allen realized that he couldn't be alive in this timeline with his mother being alive, so he let the Flash kill his mother, then we're in a new timeline, I guess you could say, and then the Reverse Flash was running through time without the Black Flash trying to catch him, and then ultimately he was killed and sent back to the Speed Force by the Black Flash. So that's the bit of the article where it says the Reverse Flash and Flash vanish. So Reverse Flash has technically vanished. So I know what you're going to say. The Reverse Flash and Flash never had their fight. This newspaper article does say 2024, but I think it's very compelling that a good majority of this article is true. Now, just because it says the Flash is missing and vanishes in a crisis does not mean that the Flash won't ever reappear. It's apparent that the Flash will reappear, but I strongly think this newspaper article is referring to what happened in the season finale of The Flash. Now, let me know, guys, what you think in the comments down below. Do you think it's referring to something else? Do you want this epic Flash versus the Reverse Flash fight, or do you think this epic fight, do you think they replace the Reverse Flash with Savitar? Because obviously the time had changed, so the ramifications had changed and the situation had changed. Yes, I know Savitar was the Flash, and technically they didn't really have much of the fight. It was a bit disappointing for a Flash fan. I mean, I really do hope the Flash and Reverse Flash do have their epic fight in the future. There is just a lot of evidence throughout this newspaper article that does suggest that the Flash missing Vanishes in Crisis is referring to the crisis of the Flash going into Speed Force to sacrifice himself, just like he has many times before in the comic books, and the fact that the Reverse Flash has nowhere to be seen. Basically, they are both inside the Speed Force, but there's so much evidence that suggests that it is referring to this newspaper article. So guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe and comment in the comment section down below. Hit that like button, as I would really love to know what you guys think about what this happened. I mean, I can't believe I did not notice this right when the season ended, but I've been reading what the newspaper article says, and then I've been rewatching the season 3, season 2, season 1, and it all makes a lot of sense. Anyway guys, I'll catch you in another video. Peace.